plan is these doors are pretty much ready to go. Obviously, they need a little bit of work on this side. Just a lot of dents from everything that was going on, and it's not really easy to kind of go through all that work for something on the inside. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take these doors, both these rear doors, off just because I'm running out of space. I'm going to put these away. I'm going to go work on these doors over here. I know I got to remove some hinges, and I got some windows to remove. And then these will probably get all stripped down, sanded really good, and then sprayed with that epoxy as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. Alright, so you can kind of see what happened. We leveled this out the best that we could, but I have this little thin ridge here just to kind of clean up. So I'm just going to go ahead, weld that, and we'll start working on the rest of the door. So just finished up doing some welding. Nothing all that crazy. I'm just going to go back over it now, do a little bit of grinding, get that nice and flush. Time to rock on. So just kind of cleaned up that edge there. There's no more crack in it, which is what I was mostly worried about, but I'm pretty happy with that. This door I'm going to strip down some stuff and then sand this, blast it, get ready for epoxy. Alright, so a couple of things on this door. I'm going to take off the hinge here, get rid of these. Going to do a little bag and tag and work through it that way. Alright guys, so here's where we're at. So I kind of showed you, I just went along with a DA 80 grit, hit this whole thing with it. Technically TDS says 220 for the product I'm using, but I feel better about a heavier scratch, and it's all going to get covered by a high build anyways, so I'm not too worried. I know it's going to have a better adhesion anyways. So basically I'm going to go ahead, I have just a real cheap sandblasting kit. I'm going to do all the little stuff, so I just went through, hit all the gunk off, any type of residue or anything else, and I'm just going to hit basically all the parts that really need to get sandblasted. More of spot blasted, honestly, just stuff that I couldn't hit with the DA, or you know, a little bit of rust, kind of what we have showing up right there. I did cover over kind of this, just kind of keep that dust down. There's a lot of mechanisms in here once you get sand in them, and they just crunch forever, so that'll help a little bit with that. But mostly these doors are 90% ready to go. I'm just gonna hit it with some blasting on this side, clean it up real good, and then it'll be off to epoxy primer.